Hello friends, welcome to YR Today. On this channel, we regularly share the latest news and spoilers from American TV shows. So, let's get into today's important update. Have you ever considered the impact of a $5 million income, fearlessness, and a keen eye? Controversy? Experience the fauna of Jesse Watters. In 2025, cable news reigns supreme in ratings. We will reveal the reality behind his huge wealth, from a secret scandal to a castle in New Jersey. In 2025, if you watch TV at 8 p.m., you may see one face. The face of a man who knows how to grab your attention. Jesse Watters has secured control of television news. For years, many wondered who would succeed Bill O'Reilly and Tucker Carlson. Well, Jesse didn't simply fill them. He purchased new shoes and began running. In 2025, Jesse Watters' primetime show is nothing short of a juggernaut. It dominates CNN and MSNBC practically every night. For 4 years, his other show, The Five, has topped cable news ratings. When you present those numbers, your employers open the checkbook. Jesse reportedly earns $5 million annually. This money has the power to transform your life. Approximately $96,000 is deposited into his bank account each week. Jesse can purchase a car every Friday, while you work all year to acquire one. His riches goes beyond his pay. Jesse is a clever businessman. His 2025 net worth is projected at $10 to $16 million. The author generates significant income via TV contracts, best-selling books, and substantial speaking fees. He is financially successful and aware of it. First, we must examine how he obtained the money before examining his spending habits. Instead of starting at the top, he began in the cellar. Jesse Watters grew raised in Germantown and East Falls, Philadelphia. He attended William Penn Charter School, but was a typical student. Graduated from Trinity College in Connecticut in 2001 with a degree in history. Most people believe TV stars are discovered on the street. Not Jesse. He had to beg for his seat. He joined Fox News in 2002, but the job was not attractive. He worked as a production assistant. Do you understand what that means? That suggests he was the one getting coffee. He was the one logging cassettes in the building's basement. He earned $10 per hour without health insurance. He worked on the O'Reilly Factor, the top TV show at the time. Jesse was starving. He preferred not to remain in the basement. He pitched story ideas to Bill O'Reilly. At first, O'Reilly shot him down. He said, "Jesse, you're an idiot." But Jesse persisted. Ultimately, he convinced O'Reilly to let him film on the street. This was the start of Watters' world. He frequently asked straightforward inquiries on college campuses or crowded streets. People laughed at the results since they didn't know the answers. The show was both harsh and humorous, making it TV gold. Jesse asked more than simply humorous questions. He was infamous for ambushing individuals. If a judge or politician declined Fox News inquiries, O'Reilly would reply, "Send Watters." Jesse was known to camp in their driveways. He followed them down the street. Among his most notable ambushes was with journalist Amanda Turkle. She wrote a criticism of Bill O'Reilly. Jesse and a videographer accompanied her for 2 hours as she drove to her Virginia vacation destination. After getting out of her car, Jesse approached her with a microphone and began questioning her. Aggressive. Although terrifying for the targeted individuals, the audience enjoyed the drama. Jesse showed his willingness to do anything to acquire the story. His bold approach catapulted him up the ladder. He moved from the bushes to the anchor chair. However, climbing the ladder carries risks. In 2016, Jesse nearly lost his life in a wildfire. The subject visited Chinatown in New York City for a political segment. He asked jokes instead of serious inquiries, which many found disrespectful. He inquired about karate knowledge. He played background music from Kung Fu Fighting. He attempted to interview an elderly woman who didn't speak English to mock her silence. The backlash was immediate. They labeled it racist. They termed it lazy stereotyping. The Asian American Journalist Association sought an apology. Jesse stated that it was a sarcastic statement. The heat was on. Jesse's soaring fame nearly crashed, but he survived. He discovered that being a provocateur garners attention but also creates a target. Although his work was thriving, Jesse's personal life was ready to explode. Jesse was married to Noelle Nguaggiato for a long time. The couple married in 2009 and welcomed twin children. They enjoyed an apparently ideal existence on Long Island. In 2017, rumors spread. Jesse met someone at work. Her name was Emma Diggio. She was a 25-year-old associate producer on his show. Her beauty, ambition, and youth set her apart from Jesse. They started spending plenty of time together. They shared Instagram photographs that were too friendly. Eventually, the truth emerged. Jesse confided in Fox News' HR department. He confessed to an affair with a subordinate. This is a major corporate no-no. To avoid lawsuits, the network promptly shifted Emma to the Ingram angle. The harm to his marriage was done. Noelle filed for divorce in 2018. The breakup of a decade-long marriage was chaotic and traumatic. Jesse saw it as the start of a new chapter. How did Jesse win Emma's heart? The story is disturbing. Jesse revealed it on live TV, leaving his co-host speechless. He nicknamed it his Deflategate move. He claims Emma wasn't interested in dating him when he approached her. So, he created a deceptive scheme. He deflated her tires in her car. As Emma approached her car, she noticed flat tires and realized she couldn't drive home. She was stuck. Who simply happened to save the day? I am Jesse Waters. He rolled up and asked, "Do you need a lift?" He destroyed her car, but she was oblivious when she got in his car. Jesse laughed when recounting the story. "The ending is happy," he said. "We were married, yet many found it disturbing." The story revealed Jesse's deceptive and determined nature. He pursues his desires regardless of the regulations. After the divorce was finalized in 2019, Jesse and Emma acted quickly. They got engaged in August of that year. A few months later, in December 2019, they held a grand wedding in Naples, Florida. This was a celebrity event. The guest list was a conservative elite. Donald Trump Jr. attended. Kimberly Guilfoyle attended. Eric and Laura Trump attended. It was evident that Jesse had joined the coveted inner group. Not just a reporter anymore. He was friends with the most influential Republican family. Emma looked gorgeous in a white gown, while Jesse was victorious. He had a new job, wife, and life. Jesse Waters, a father of 4, lives in a noisy home. First, he has twin daughters, Sophie and Ellie, from his first marriage. Since they were born in 2011, they will be teenagers in 2025. If you have teens, you understand their difficult nature. Jesse frequently mentions them on the 5. He tells humorous stories about school dances, phones, and their reactions to his dad's jokes. He then formed a second family with Emma. In April 2021, they had a son. To honor himself, Jesse named the boy Jesse Bailey Waters Jr. called him a little rascal. They weren't done. Georgina Post Waters, their daughter, was born in April 2023. Once Georgina was born, Jesse startled several conservative admirers with his actions. Taking paternity leave. For several weeks, Steve stayed home to assist Emma with diaper changes. He said on TV. That reflected their position. Jesse spent $2.8 million on a mansion in Bernardsville, New Jersey, in 2023. This house is beast. The area is 10,296 square feet. It is situated on 5.6 acres on Bernardsville Mountain. This neighborhood is known for being a sanctuary for highly rich individuals. This calm, leafy area is quite private. The mansion resembles a vanished southern plantation in New Jersey. The building features two-story wraparound verandas and large white columns. Imagine Jesse and Emma enjoying iced tea on their porch, overlooking their estate. Take a tour inside. Step inside to discover a spacious lobby with marble floors and a curved staircase. Designed to impress. The 12-feet-high ceilings create a palace-like atmosphere. The mansion includes 8 wood-burning fireplaces. That is an excessive amount of fireplaces. There are ones in the living room, library, and possibly even bedrooms. It screams luxury. The kitchen is the hub of the home, and Jesse's is huge. It has 2 islands, one for food preparation and one for service. It features handcrafted dark wood cabinets and French doors leading to the garden. We must also mention the library. He has an official library. The space features wood-paneled walls and a spiral staircase leading to a second book level. This space is ideal for smoking a cigar and planning your next career move. Downstairs, Jesse has a home theater for movie nights and a wine cellar for his costly tastes. There is a carriage house for guests outside. When Donald Trump Jr. visits, he has his own residence to stay in. Additionally, there is a pool with fountains for summer cooling. Jesse was a beach bum before becoming the lord of Bernardsville Manor. He possessed a luxurious vacation property in Beach Haven, Long Beach Island. He transformed a fixer-upper into a jewel. Right on the ocean. The property included 4 bedrooms and wide decks for sunrise viewing. The owner invested heavily in a new kitchen and luxurious bathroom. Owning 2 residences is challenging, even for the wealthy. He sold the seaside mansion for $1.65 million in 2023. Although it was a painful parting, it freed up funds for his new mountain house. The beach was exchanged for the privacy of the woodland. A man like Jesse Waters doesn't drive a Prius. Tanker driver. Jesse is the proud owner of a Ford F-150 Raptor. If you're unfamiliar with autos, let me explain. Raptors are beasts. It is large, wide, and noisy. Jesse utilizes the vehicle designed for desert sand dunes to drive to the grocery store. The vehicle is expensive at over $70,000 and consumes excessive gas. It pleases Jesse. Talks about it on his show. The speaker states that many suburban males drive pickup trucks. Individuals that don't drive trucks are considered conservative. He views the truck as a symbol. I am a tough American man, it says. He despises electric automobiles. He continuously mocks them. In a popular video, he stated that he would only drive a driverless electric car to nap. He wants to hear the engine roar. To sense power. Has anyone noticed how sharp Jesse appears on TV? His style is distinct. His outfits are expertly cut and fit him flawlessly. He is not buying off the shelf. While they are special jobs, his casual style is also selected. Greyers, a clothing manufacturer, named a pair of pants after him. Chinos. This is the perfect preppy dad appearance. He pairs them with a pristine button-down shirt and possibly a blazer. He always looks polished, whether on stage or at a cookout. And watch his wrist. Jesse is a watcher. He frequently wears fancy watches. Despite not displaying them, people have noticed Rolex and Omega timepieces on his wrist. Some watches cost more than most people's cars. Although Jesse is in his late 40s in 2025, he appears younger. How does he do it? He created a fitness routine called the 20 pounds approach. He says this strategy helped him lose 20 pounds and stay slender. He is not starving himself. The issue is control. Self-cooking comes first. The author claims that restaurant cuisine is harmful due to hidden butter and salt. By cooking at home, he maintains control over his diet. Second, he engages in intense interval training. Hyatt exercises for 30 minutes daily. He does not raise high weights for long periods. He burns fat through intensive bursts of exercise done quickly. He stopped eating fast food totally. No more drive-thrus. Though simple, it requires discipline and is effective. He appears fit and lively on TV every night. Jesse has another possible income source: books. His debut book, How I Saved the World, was a top bestseller. However, in 2024, he published Get It Together, Troubling Tales from the Liberal Fringe. This book delves at the oddities of American culture. Jesse interviewed some extremely eccentric individuals. He interviewed a professional cuddler who earns a living by hugging people. He interviewed a trans woman identifying as a wolf. Yes, wolf. She ran on all fours, howling. Instead of mocking them, Jesse sought to understand their behavior. He discovered that most had father difficulties or personal trauma. He published a book based on his bizarre interviews, which sold thousands of copies. On his book tour, he signed books for supporters in New Jersey and Florida, with lines extending around the block. 2025 was a wild year for Jesse. He challenges the limits more than ever. He engaged in a feud with the entire country of Canada in one part. He joked about Canada being the 51st state of America. Being taken over by the US would be a privilege, he stated. Canadians raged. They bombarded his social media with nasty comments. Just laughed, Jesse. Another problematic occasion involved a weird comment regarding desk-bound guys. He stated, "Sitting behind a screen all day turns you into a lady. That provides estrogen." He stated that real guys work outdoors. Co-host Janine Pirro remarked, "You sit behind a screen." The internet criticized him for days. However, it maintained his name in the news. What is the lifestyle of Jesse Waters in 2025? Life is full of contrasts. He advocates for the working class while residing in a $2.8 million mansion with marble floors. He believes in traditional values yet has a scandalous background in his marriage. He drives a Ford Raptor for a rugged appearance, but wears tailored suits and nice watches. His empire is predicated on being the person you love to hate or loathe to love. He has a lovely wife, 4 children, a castle on a hill, an income of $5 million annually. He climbed from Fox News' basement to the mountaintop. Whether you like him or not, Jesse Waters is winning. The American dream is being lived loudly and proudly, with just enough controversy to keep you interested.